All right, well, welcome in, Backyard Sports fans. We've got more playoff baseball. We are finally done with all of the tiebreakers. Oop, I have an echo apparently. 1 second. Thank you, Natetastic. Why do I have an echo? Great question. Let me see. Test, test, test. Oh, on Twitch I don't have an echo. Okay. Just in the Discord. Are you listening to me on Twitch and in the Discord, Nate? Is that why? Only Discord. Interesting. I'm not sure why I would have an... Now Char Guider is confirming. Oh, thanks for helping the viewership, Char Guider. I really appreciate that. That's really appreciated. You're a real one. Okay, yeah. As long as we're good on Twitch, then that's all that matters. That's screw the Discord viewers. I mean, you guys can shove it. We're here for the Twitch. That's where the real money is at. That's where we make our big bucks. All right, well, now that we have that out of the way, I hope you guys on Twitch can hear that. I'm leaving Nate's soundboard cues on. The soundboard cues stay on when the Twitch is live. We are here with more playoff baseball. Two great players, two great community members in Matt95 and Natetastic28. It really is a difference of... Oh, Chargatter, you haven't heard any? Oh, shoot. Oh, I think I know why. 1 second. Bang, 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 bang. Okay. Give me a soundboard test, Nate. Yay! 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 Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, I fixed it. I realized I had the... it was the Discord... it was muted in OBS. Okay, well, this really is a series. It's a win-win situation. If either one of these two coaches win, they're both great. They both have great teams. They're both great coaches. I'm friendly with both of these coaches, so I'm really just here hoping both teams have fun. Hoping we see a Game 3. As I always say, I'm never going to openly root for one team over the other. I am an unbiased commentator, except when Charguider is playing. Then I'm rooting against him. But I will always hope for more baseball, more backyard sports. And who doesn't love a Game 3 or a Game 5, for that matter, when it gets to it, or a Game 6, wink, wink, that Matt95 has already played in, and we'd love to see another one, possibly, even though the coaches probably wouldn't enjoy that. But either way, we are almost ready here for playoff baseball. The Cat Ray DJs were the higher seed. They finished as the 3 seed. The Chuck E. Cheesers, they had to... I am a mod, so it doesn't matter if you clip that. That's just going to fall on deaf ears, The Wild Cat Ray DJs are the higher seed. They are the 3 seed. The Chuck E. Cheesers we just saw a couple of days ago here on the stream, they had to win 2 games to get into the playoffs. They were a part of that 4-way tie for the 6th seed, and so they've already played some high leverage baseball here. The Cat Ray DJs have had to wait a little bit longer in between their final game of the regular season and their first playoff game, so we'll see if that rust affects the Cat Ray DJs in any way. This is also a battle of 2 of the better logos in the rBBL, if I will say so myself. The Cheesers, Chuck E. Cheesers, a great name, a great play on one of the terminologies here in the Backyard Baseball and Discord, which is cheese, which is not allowed. It's when you do things to get the AI to do what you want them to, like throw to a base instead of throwing at another base. As we see the GOAT Carlos Ocampo is going to hustle out an infield double for the user cheesers, as the AI cheesers already have one out with Honus Wagner up at the plate. So here comes the big bat of Sammy Sosa, acquired at the trade deadline for the cheesers. We'll see if he can come through here. Sammy Sosa, one of Matt95's favorite players in both the offline league and the online league, as Sammy Sosa takes a strike down the middle. And now AI Sammy Sosa is up to bat for the AI cheesers, as this one is fouled away by user Sammy Sosa. Now it's on me to clarify between user and AI Sammy Sosa, as they're both up to bat here. Both with, oh no, excuse me, AI Sammy Sosa's bases loaded. I was about to say both with the bases loaded, but that would be wrong. That would be incorrect, and I'm not known to do that very often. As, user Sammy Sosa goes down looking at a high hook from AI Betsy Bartlett. Ooh, that is a tough first at bat for Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa did not have a great 2 games in those play-in games. Chargatter was able to win those games without Sammy Sosa really doing what you would expect a player like Sammy Sosa to do. But, you were able to get through those first 2 play-in games, as, oh my goodness, Shane Smith for the user Cat Ray DJ is able to beat out an infield single to Sammy Sosa. As it's now up to A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez for the user Cheese, to try to get something going here in their first inning. But as I was saying, Sammy Sosa really did not do as much as you would expect Sammy Sosa to do. I think he had 2 home runs in those 2 games, but I think he only had 3 hits in those 2 play-in games, if I'm remembering correctly, which is just not what you want from a player like Sammy Sosa. And the cheesers, if they want to go far, if they want to carry that momentum into the next few rounds, including this one, they're going to need Sammy Sosa to pick it up. So Alex Rodriguez is able to get on. We're going to see an early power-up usage here from the cheesers with Vicky Kawaguchi at the plate. 2 runners on, 2 outs. In the Cat Ray DJ's game now, Sophie Meyer is up at the plate with 2 runners on and nobody out. Perfect situation here for the Cat Ray DJs. This is what you want for your number 3 hitter. Although not really getting a pitch to hit, and then swinging at that high outside curveball. Looks like it's going to be caught unless the AI messes it up, and they don't. They crash into each other, but able to retire Sophie Meyer. So the Cat Ray DJ is not able to capitalize there, as finally Vicky Kawaguchi gets the screaming line drive away. It is all the way to right field, and coming in to score will be Carlos Ocampo. Vicky Kawaguchi on her way to second base. Alex Rodriguez is rounding and going home, and Vicky Kawaguchi is going to slide in safely for a triple, a power-up triple for Vicky Kawaguchi. 2-run score. Early 2-run lead now for the cheesers, as Anna Goodrow is now up. So after getting the first 2 batters on for the user Cat Ray DJs, 2 outs now. So it's all on Anna Goodrow, and now she fouls that one off, and she's down to her final strike as Albert Pujols gives this one a ride to deep center field. That is over the Steel Stadium shed. You can forget about it. First home run of this wild card series goes to Albert Pujols and the cheesers. And from 2 outs, no runs in, it's now 2 outs, 4 runs in, as Anna Goodrow skies one herself, but to left field, AI Vicky Kawaguchi is there, and the Cat Ray DJs finish their first inning without scoring a run. Cheesers are still going. Honus Wagner now up at the plate, as that is a swing and a miss from the cheesers' third baseman. So now Honus Wagner down to his final strike. Gonna have to swing at this pitch, and he pops it up as Alex Rodriguez and... oh, it's missed by Alex Rodriguez, and I believe that's Anna Goodrow over there at third base. Anna Goodrow and Sophie Meyer, same exact character design, but I believe Sophie is at first, Anna is at third, if I'm remembering the AI defense correctly. As that is a double, and now it's going to try to be a triple, and Alex Rodriguez is going to be thrown out, unless Anna Goodrow, and no, Alex Rodriguez is thrown out, as they tried to extend that to a triple. So a little bit of a break there for the Cat Ray DJs, as GOAT Carlos Ocampo is going to hit this one foul for the AI Cheesers, as Honus Wagner is aboard. And the top of the first still going here for the Cheesers. Shayna Razor up at the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike now, as AI Goat Carlos Ocampo is still battling, but finally goes down looking to Jerry Mahoney, a Ace Wilson contender in Jerry Mahoney. I already voted in the end of season polls, and I did vote Jerry Mahoney as one of my 3 Ace Wilson nominees. I don't remember where I put Jerry Mahoney, maybe 2nd or 3rd in my ballot, but had a very, very, very fine season for the Cat Ray DJs on the mound, as it looks like we're going to get another Cheesers run here. Honus Wagner comes in to score, and this has turned into a big first inning for the Cheesers, all with 2 outs, as Liz Kinghorn is now at the plate and not electing to use their second power-up. Certainly a situation in which you could, but burning both of your power-ups in the first inning is always risky business, because you got to score your runs natural the rest of the way, as Vicky Kawaguchi swings and misses. There's that Jerry Mahoney pitching that I was just talking about, and now he gets to come up to the plate and help himself out on the mound and try to get the Cat Ray DJs into this game, as Liz Kinghorn grounds this one to the right side, and the AI is going to throw to second, get out Molly May, and finally the Cheesers are retired, but they put up a big crooked number in their first user half inning, and now they'll be playing defense, as Jerry Mahoney is now looking at 2 strikes and fouls that one away. A good pitch from AI Goat Carlos Ocampo. An early 5-0 lead here for the Cheesers on the road. We will see 2 games tonight, game 1 and game number 2. As Jerry Mahoney again fights off another pitch. If this was the online league, I would say what an at-bat from Jerry Mahoney, making Carlos Ocampo work. But in the offline league, as this is drilled to left field, can AI Vicky Kawaguchi put this one away? No, she cannot. It's right off of her noggin, as Jerry Mahoney is going to get aboard with a single. You'll never complain about a hit, but this does put the Cat Ray DJs at a little bit of a risk of a double play, as Jerry Mahoney not the fastest on the bases, as that is a swing and a foul ball from Betsy Bartlett. As the AI Cat Ray DJs look like they're going to be out 1, 2, 3 here, and they are, as this is a ground ball to the third baseman, thrown to second for 1, and Betsy Bartlett is able to beat that out, so no double play against the Cat Ray DJs, as that brings up the Italian stallion himself, Tony Del Vecchio. 1 on, 1 out for the user Cat Ray DJs. The user Cheesers are now up in the top of the second inning, so both teams batting in the second inning, as this is that going to get over Sammy Sosa? Yes. Is it going to get down in front of Vicky Kawaguchi? Also, yes. Can Betsy Bartlett beat the throw? No! Oh my goodness, send that one to New York. Challenge that one if you're the Cat Ray DJs. Betsy Bartlett looked to be safe, but called out. And so Jose Meisenheimer comes up, and he's going to first pitch swing. This is a high fly ball to the deepest part of the park, but not deep enough, as Vicky Kawaguchi does not bonk that one. And the Cat Ray DJs, 2 innings in, no runs scored, as Sammy Sosa is back up to the plate after striking out looking his first time up in the first inning. Nobody on for the big bat. We've seen that happen a few times here for Sammy Sosa in those play-in games, Did not get as many opportunities as you would like with runners on and runners in scoring position. Had a couple at-bats with the bases empty. And again, he's down to 2 strikes, but this time he's not going to go down looking. He's going to go down swinging, and this one is deep to right field, off of the top of the wall. He trips on his way to second. He's still going to hustle over, and he slides in safely for a double for the big bat of Sammy Sosa. As the Cheesers, AI Cheesers, have a runner on first, and Molly May up at the plate. Jerry Mahoney looking for his 5th strikeout. Not going to get it with that one, so now the count is full as Alex Rodriguez pops that one up, and Tony Del Vecchio puts Alex Rodriguez away. So Cheesers again to 2 outs, but in the first inning there's a double play for the Cat Ray DJs. A nice play on defense. When they got to 2 outs in Vicky Kawaguchi last inning, it ignited a 5-run first. Not going to use their last power-up with Vicky Kawaguchi this time, as there's only 1 runner on second base. And will Vicky get on base this time? No. So the Cheesers go down without scoring in the second inning. Both teams don't score in their side of the second. Cat Ray DJs are now up to bat in the bottom of the third. Still down 5. Still needing to get something going here. But plenty of late rallies put together by the Cat Ray DJs throughout the season as Shane Smith fouls that one away. So now he's at 2 strikes. AI Yvonne Carter strikes out, and that brings up AI Jerry Mahoney. That is an out for the Cat Ray DJs on their side. As this is a line drive and dropped by the AI Cheesers. Derek Jeter is on base. Hit it to his counterpart there, and Alex Rodriguez colliding with the right fielder, not able to put it away. So Sophie Meyer back up to the plate with a runner on. Was not able to advance the runners. Hello, CRK. Welcome. Yeah, this is a live simul stream. No fancy graphics or backgrounds for me this time. I couldn't figure out how to do it in OBS in time. So, but it's a live simul stream. No recordings this time. Haven't had a live game or simul stream in a while, as Sophie Meyer drills this one to center field. That is a Steel Stadium shot over the center field, dead center field fence, and the Cat Ray DJs are finally on the board. Forget about it. Sophie Meyer, 2-run shot. And that closes the gap. There's the Natetastic soundboards. Don't listen to Nightbot. You can spam caps as much as you want. The Burger Queen, Sophie Meyer herself. So that makes it now 5-2. Cheesers are still ahead as Albert Pujols is gonna pop out. No, I spoke too soon. AI Tony Del Vecchio not able to put away Albert Pujols. Yeah, it is getting streamed in the Discord, not in a locked channel, just in the regular BBL TV Discord channel. But we're also streaming to Twitch as well. A little bit of a dual stream here. As Honus Wagner hits a line drive right to the shortstop, out at second. The throw to first is not in time, as poor Jerry Mahoney not able to turn that double play. So fortunate there for the Cheesers that they did not ground him into a double play there, as Yvonne Carter has to swing at a power-up pitch with 2 strikes. Will she be able to beat out the throw from center field? Yes. So that brings up Anna Goodrow with 1 on and 1 out for the Cat Ray DJs. Already 2 runs into this inning from a home run, and this is a pretty good swing, but not going to be deep enough. Vicky Kawaguchi able to put that one away, as Shayna Razor beats out another ground ball double play opportunity for the AI. Oh, you're blocked in that because of the playoffs, the opponent role. Yes. Well, then it's a good thing we are streaming to Twitch so that you're able to view it. As Molly May is going to swing and get this one down up the right field line. Shayna Razor is going to make the turn and head to third slowly. My goodness, she is struggling out there. Somebody get her a 110% juice box. But it's a 2-out single for Molly May. Shayna Razor advances to third. And so we'll see with Liz Kinghorn up if we're going to see the undergrounder. Yes, we are, as Jerry Mahoney is down to 2 strikes. Or is at 2 strikes, down to his final strike in the bottom of the third for the user Cat Ray DJs. We'll see if this game gets really interesting with Jerry Mahoney. It looks like he's going to ground out, possibly. Most likely, yes, as the throw is to the pitcher covering. So Cat Ray DJs are done. They are on the board. And the Undergrounder's away for Liz Kinghorn. That's going to score Shayna Razor. It's going to go off the right field fence. Molly May slowly making her way to third. She's going to get in there as the throw goes home. So Cheezers get another run. It's now 6-2 as I can't tell if that was Goat Carlos Ocampo or Honus Wagner. I think that was Goat Carlos who just got out for the AI Cheezers. But user Goat Carlos Ocampo is up at the plate for the Cheezers in the top of the third as Sammy Sosa lines this one to center field. AI Sammy Sosa, but caught by Betsy Bartlett. As Goat Carlos is able to make it on, and so now there's bases loaded. 2 outs for the Cheezers, and look who's up at the plate. None other than the Cheezers' favorite, Sammy Sosa. Got a chance to really blow this one open here in the third inning and give the Cheezers a big lead. Still with plenty of baseball left to be played, but this is a big at-bat here in this game. Not going to swing at that first pitch and then fouls the second pitch off, so down to his final strike now. Sammy Sosa switching to line drive. Still with a chance to hit a grand slam with line drive, though. Especially here at Steel Stadium. Takes that pitch a little bit too low. Cat Ray DJs are now batting in their half of the fourth inning. As that is, just a little bit too tall. Almost struck out looking again. It's now 2-2 for Sammy Sosa. And here comes a fastball, and it's fouled away. That is a pitch that you would love to see Sammy Sosa crush. But an unlucky foul ball. Still 2-2. Here's another fastball and another foul ball. Oh my goodness, it doesn't look like the timing is off. So these just may be some unlucky foul balls from Sammy Sosa. Another 2-2 pitch. This one is outside as Tony DeVecchio is up to the plate now for the user Cat Ray DJs with a runner on first. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. It's juicy, and it's not going to be a grand slam. It's going to be a line drive to center field and caught. Oh, Sammy Sosa. My goodness. With the bases loaded, lines out to center field, and Tony DeVecchio. Oh, I missed it as I was paying attention to that Sammy Sosa at bat, but the Italian Stallion, there it is, a 2-run shot, and this is really interesting now. It's 6-4. Cat Ray DJs have cut the lead to 2. My goodness. I haven't even been doing the home run command. We're 3 home runs into the stream? Haven't even been paying attention. But just like that, man, Sammy Sosa lining out with the bases loaded for the Cheezers. And then immediately Tony DeVecchio with a 2-run shot. And this is really interesting now. 2-run ball game all of a sudden, just like that, with another Steel Stadium shot to center field. Jose Meisenheimer up at the plate. He's got a chance to cut the lead down to 1, but that's the caster's curse as he's going to ground this back to the pitcher and then out by a mile. As Alex Rodriguez is going to hit this one up the left field line and thought about going to 2, but wisely goes back to first base. So Alex Rodriguez is on for the Cheezers in the top of the fourth inning. So both teams now batting in the fourth inning. Vicky Kawaguchi is going to... I thought maybe it was going to be a double play, but Alex Rodriguez with the hit and run on, able to get in, and everyone's going to be safe as there was some confusion there from the AI defense. And so Albert Pujols now up at the plate. Cat Ray DJs still have both of their power-ups. Cheezers have already used both of their power-ups. They did get runs from them, but definitely something to keep in mind. Down by 2 with both of your power-ups is a good situation to be in, as Shane Smith is going to hit a soft fly ball, and it's dropped by Albert Pujols on the AI side, and now he's salt on the wound, can't even get it back to his pitcher, bowling over AI Sammy Sosa. Cheezers aren't going to complain about that, as Albert Pujols rips this one, but foul. Sammy Sosa is getting bullied, my goodness, which is hard to bully Sammy Sosa, as Derek Jeter swings at the corkscrew pitch, and that's going to be down in center field. And Sammy Sosa is just watching Vicky Kawaguchi run all the way from left field to get it. That's going to allow Shane Smith to move up to third base. So Cat Ray DJs have something cooking here. 2 on, 1 out. Sophie Meyer up at the plate as Albert Pujols is going to ground out, but advance the runners to second and third. So big at bat here for Sammy Sosa, stinker on the AI side and the user side so far, to be honest. As Honus Wagner hits this one to shortstop, it's dropped by Derek Jeter. And he's going to throw home, and oh my goodness, out at the plate, Alex Rodriguez. What a throw from AI Derek Jeter. Holy cow, guns down his teammate Alex Rodriguez. Well, I guess they weren't teammates at the time in 2001, but what a throw from the AI Derek Jeter. Makes up for the drop there. And now all of a sudden there's 2 outs. And I completely missed it. Somehow the Cat Ray DJs just scored a run. I was focused on that play at the plate in the Cheezers game. But Cat Ray DJs have scored a run. It's now 6-5. They're only down by 1. They still have both their power-ups. Sack fly. Thank you, Freak Show. So astute. As Shayna Razor is going to get on base. Slow as ever, but AI was focusing on third base. So bases loaded for the Cheezers here. Molly May up the plate, 2 outs. 2 outs for the Cat Ray DJs in their half of the 4th inning. And this is a ground ball to the gap as the shift was on. But Sophie Meyer is going to, and does this have enough? No, it's off of the hedges there in the Cheezers game. Vicky Kawaguchi is going to score. Honus Wagner is going to score. And a near grand slam for Molly May. But it's a 2-run single. Cheezers back out ahead by 3. It's now 8-5. Cat Ray DJs are into the 5th inning. Still with both of their power-ups. This is still not a bad situation for the Cat Ray DJs. Down 3. Still 2 power-ups remaining. Liz Kinghorn now up at the plate. 2 outs. Swings, and this is a good line drive. Is it going to get down? No, a diving catch from AI Anna Goodrow. And so the Cheezers are retired. Sophie hit a sac fly to center. Center field dropped it, and someone got home from third. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. As GOAT Carlos Ocampo is out for the AI Cheezers. Jerry Mahoney continues to pitch a good game, as you would expect from the Ace Wilson candidate. And Derek Jeter is going to hit this one to third base and thrown out just in time by Honus Wagner. So both coaches doing a good job not allowing any AI runs. As Jerry Mahoney dropped the ball, but thankfully Tony DeVecchio was there to help his teammate out. Teamwork makes the dream work. And the Cat Ray DJs are 1 out away from coming back up in the bottom of the 5th inning. As the Cheezers are also 1 out away themselves from coming back up in the top of the 5th. So both teams almost into the 5th inning. As there's a swing and a miss from Vicky Kawaguchi. Honus Wagner knocks it down. Sammy Sosa picks it up, throws to first in plenty of time. And so both teams are now back up to bat on the user side. Cheezers in the top of the 5th. And Cat Ray DJs in the bottom of the 5th. As Anna Goodrow is going to get on. I'm not sure who's at first base now for the AI Cheezers. It's either Honus or... Where were you at the Tony DeVecchio Masterclass game? Yeah. But that's an infield single for Anna Goodrow, and that brings up Jerry Mahoney. He's swinging for power, looking to close this gap back to 1. They were able to close the gap to 1 for just a few minutes, and then a 2-run RBI single for Molly May, as this is a high fly ball, left center field. Under it is Vicky Kawaguchi. She's going to make the catch. Retreating back to first is Anna Goodrow. As Sammy Sosa is going to leg out a single. So at least Sammy Sosa is on, but definitely still kind of struggling as he was in the playing games, as Betsy Bartlett puts a good swing, but here comes the center fielder and not able to get the throw off. So back to first goes Anna Goodrow. And so the Cabaret DJs down to their final out in the 5th inning with only 1 inning to play if they're not able to get anything with 2 outs here. But here is Tony Del Vecchio. He's already having a fantastic game, user side and AI side, as Alex Rodriguez for the Cheesers drills this one to left field. You can't forget about it. Over the hedges, bounces into the pool, a 2-run shot. And the Cheesers extend their lead as the Cat Ray DJs will be down to their final at-bats. They are into the 6th inning. Now they're down by 5. They still have both of their power-ups. I keep having to mention that. Still both of the power-ups for the Cat Ray DJs, but now the deficit is back to 5. They were down 5-0, and now they're down 10-5, as that one is just foul for AI Shayna Razor. AI Vicky Kawaguchi up at the plate, and she's going to hit a swinging bunt. Tony Del Vecchio able to pick it up, fire over to first base with that strong arm of his, and retire Vicky Kawaguchi. So that brings up Albert Pujols with 2 outs. And he's going to get a hold of this one. That's got some carry into left center field, and that one's gone. Forget about it. Albert Pujols solo shot bounces over the pool. That makes it 11 runs for the Cheesers. They now have a 6-run lead, and they'll still get to bat in the top of the 6th. They are really putting the pressure on the Cat Ray DJs here, looking to steal game 1 on the road. As Honus Wagner swings and hits this one in front of the plate, picked up by Tony Del Vecchio, fired to first. Just in time, but a big inning there from the Cheesers. 2 home runs. They stretch their lead to 6 as the AI Cheesers down to their final out. And Liz Kinghorn, who's got plenty of speed, is going to hit this one back to Jerry Mahoney. Can he beat out Liz Kinghorn? Yes, he can. And so a 2-hit complete game shutout for Jerry Mahoney. Helping his team by not at least not giving up any runs, helping that run differential. But they're going to have to put up at least 6 runs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Cheesers will still get to bat in the top of the 6th, so likely you want to score more than 6. Jose Meisenheimer is looking to get his team started here. All of the focus right now on the Cat Ray DJs, as Jose Meisenheimer looks like he might get walked ahead in the count 3-0. AI Shayna Razor not wanting any part of the Cat Ray DJ's second baseman. Going to take that pitch on 3-0, a take all the way. We'll see if they get a pitch to swing at on 3-1. This does look like a good pitch to hit, and it's a good swing. Does it have enough to get over the fence in left center field? It does not. It's right off of the top of the fence. My goodness. And maybe it's just not the Cat Ray DJ's day, as that one, if it was a little bit more to the right, it would have been a Steel Stadium shot to center field, but alas, it's a long single for Jose Meisenheimer, and we're going to see one of the 2 power-up hits for the Cat Ray DJs. It's going to go to right field. Kind of unlucky it didn't go to left field, to be honest. Jose Meisenheimer is not able to beat out the throw. Oh, no. You use the undergrounder there to try to advance the slow Jose Meisenheimer, but instead of going to the wide open, large left field, it went to right field where AI Alex Rodriguez picked it up and threw out Jose Meisenheimer. So there's the first out for the Cat Ray DJs in their home half of the 6th inning, as Shayna Razor is going to beat out an infield single to Jose Meisenheimer, struggling on offense and defense. Poor kid. Not the fastest player out there. Derek Jeter is looking at a 2-1 count, trying to will his team on, and that's a good swing, but it's not going to have enough. But can it drop? No, a backwards basket catch from AI Albert Pujols, and the Cat Ray DJs are down to their final out. You'd be hard-pressed to see their AI score 6 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning, as this is a line shot to center field. Is that going to get over? Yes, it is. Sophie Meyer says, don't count your chickens before they hatch. I haven't heard a fat lady sing. It's not over yet. 2-run shot. Sophie Meyer, Cat Ray DJs back within 4, but still down to their final out. As the Cheesers are back up in the top of the 6th, Molly May already 3 for 3 with a couple of RBIs today. Swinging for power. Cat Ray DJ still holding on to that screaming line drive. Every single batter now has to get on. No margin for error for the Cat Ray DJs. As that is a ball to Molly May, and it's a walk. A good at bat there from Molly May. So now the Cheesers have 2 on, nobody out, and this is the problem. You're down by 4, but the Cheesers could extend that here in the top of the 6th. So with 1 out, you've got to score. You may have to double your score here. You may have to try to push for a plus 12, 13, 14, as this is drilled by Yvonne Carter. Is that going to have enough to get over? No, but it's going to be off of the wall. And a long single for Yvonne Carter, as there's the first out for the Cheesers in the top of the 6th, and that brings up GOAT Carlos Ocampo. 2 on, 1 out. Anna Goodrow now up at the plate for user Cat Ray DJs. Still no margin for error, down to their final out, still down 4 runs. As GOAT Carlos Ocampo is now up in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. As Anna Goodrow watches a strike there in the top middle of the plate. As that is a wild pitch from the AI Shayna Razor. You wouldn't mind a walk from Anna Goodrow here. Put 2 on. As there's a kind of wild, not a wild pitch from Jerry Mahoney, but a pitch well outside the zone. GOAT Carlos now has 3 balls. And with 2-2, switching to screaming line drive here. Not risking it. It is away. It is to center field. And it's off of the Steel Stadium shed. Holding at second is Yvonne Carter, not pushing her luck. And GOAT Carlos draws a walk. Oh no, AI Jerry Mahoney has now walked 2 batters in the inning, and it's bases loaded for Sammy Sosa. Last time he was up with the bases loaded, he lined out, but he's got a chance to put game 1 to bed here, and he might have just done that with 1 swing. That is nuked to left field. It is carrying. Does it have enough? Yes, it does. Just barely over the hedges. Grand slam, Sammy Sosa. And the Cheesers look like they are well on their way to stealing game 1 on the road. Sammy Sosa, what's the saying? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. He wasn't going to get fooled twice. He got a second chance with the bases loaded, and this time he capitalized. And just like that, Cheesers, as the Cat Ray DJs are done with a +7, and unless the AI Cat Ray DJs do something miraculous, game 1 will go to the Cheesers on the road with a very impressive +15, as Alex Rodriguez hits this one pretty well to left field. Is that going to stay fair? And it will. Not called a ground rule double, even though it's in the dead space there. Alex Rodriguez is going to try to advance to third base, and this time he's going to turn around, and now he's caught in a pickle. But I think he'll be able to get back to second base as Jerry Mahoney, AI Jerry Mahoney, threw that one. So Cheesers just playing for the love of the game at this point. You'd be hard-pressed to think they were going to give up 8 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning. Don't go anywhere, though. We'll have game 2 for you right after the conclusion of game 1 here. So if you want to take a refreshment break, a bathroom break, go kiss your dog, kiss your cat, tell them you love them, now would be the time to do that. As Vicky Kawaguchi up to the plate for the user Cheesers. It's not over till it's over. That is absolutely true. But yes, giving up 8 AI runs in 1 inning would be quite the collapse. I would have to imagine probably that would be the biggest collapse in rBBL history, as Alex Rodriguez is going to run into the out, and then Vicky Kawaguchi not going to get doubled up. So now there's 2 outs for the user cheesers. As Albert Pujols is going to foul this one away. Albert with a very solid day at the plate. 3 for 4, 2 home runs for the cheesers. As that's a strike at the top of the zone for AI Yvonne Carter, who's now on the mound. The Sean Green clone. Very popular player in the BBOL. I'm a big Sean Green / Yvonne Carter fan myself. And a well-liked player in the rBBL as well, from what I can tell. Albert looking at a 2-2 pitch and a swing and a miss for Albert Pujols. I just said, what a day, and then he strikes out. There's the caster curse alive and well. And so we are 3 outs away from an official conclusion. Cat Ray DJs finished with a +7. Cheesers with a large lead here. A Sammy Sosa grand slam into the 6th inning really put this one to bed. As the Cat Ray DJs will be looking to regroup in Game 2 and force a Game 3, which none of us will ever complain about. I won't openly root against the cheesers in Game 2, but I'll never complain about a Game 3 should we get it. And maybe a little bit of rust for the Cat Ray DJs. Cheesers did have to play 2 high-leverage play-in games to get into, as AI Jose Meisenheimer hits a good shot to center field. That's going to drop. Goat Carlos Ocampo not able to make the catch. And, oh, there goes AI Betsy Bartlett. She's going to get thrown out by a mile. Honus Wagner puts the tag on. So 1 out away. Cheesers had to play in those 2 play-in games. 2 high-leverage situations, win and in for the playoffs that may have helped keep them sharp here before this playoff match. And the Cat Ray DJs had to wait a long time as there's the final out. That game is finally over. Cheesers finish with a +15. They take Game 1, 15-7. A dominant performance. As Crazy Eight's not even watching says, I just hope both teams have fun in the Discord chat. I agree. I can't imagine that was super fun for Natetastic and the Cat Ray DJs after having to wait all that time for their first playoff game, and they only finished with a +7. But I'm sure the Cheesers are quite happy with that performance. They've now played 3 straight games at Steel Stadium, as the play-in tiebreaker games were at Steel Stadium. And the Cheesers were the only coach in those play-in games in the National League to score in the double digits at Steel Stadium. So as much as maybe Matt95 has complained about Steel Stadium, it seems like his team has liked playing there. They've done pretty well in their last 3 games. This game, yeah, that's exactly Natetastic. This game was not that fun. Not that fun for the Cat Ray DJs. But I believe in the Cat Ray DJs in game number 2. I certainly believe this is, as I mentioned, a great series between 2 great coaches, 2 great personalities in the rBBL, and we certainly hope it goes to Game 3. And I'd be a little surprised if it didn't go to Game 3. Cat Ray DJs had such a great season. Maybe overperformed according to Crazy Eights, but don't listen to that guy. I think the Cat Ray DJs are right where they belong. That is true, yes. Crazy Eights, the commissioner of the rBBL, did predict only 3 wins in the regular season for the Cat Ray DJs, and here they are as the 3 seed in the playoffs. The 3 seed in a newly expanded 28-team league, might I add. So, already kind of a win in the Cat Ray DJ's book, but even though they may have exceeded the commissioner's expectations, you certainly would like to at least force a Game 3 and certainly would like to move on to the next round of the playoffs. And Matt95, I didn't realize that the Cheesers were predicted 10 wins. and they finished 7-7 and had to win 2 games to get into the playoffs. We're going to take a very, very short break. I'm going to run and get a drink, and as these coaches set up for... Just wait until you get to my 0-1 prediction. I didn't see your 0-1 prediction, CRK. I'd be... Well, to be fair, you did draft a meme team in 2001, did you not? I believe you had said you had drafted kind of a meme team in 0-1, and they just kind of ended up being really good. Yeah. Yeah, so... But that is the power of CRK. Even if they draft a meme team, it doesn't really matter. But as these coaches set up for Game 2 at Parks Department number 2, certainly a more offensive-friendly field, that might help the Cat Ray DJs get back on track. Like I said, we're going to take a very, very quick break. We'll be right back with more playoff action here on the Backyard Sports Center. We are back. I was able to get a refreshment. I certainly hope you were. I got a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar Blackberry. I highly recommend. But we are here for game number 2. If you're just joining us and you missed game number 1, the Chuck E. Cheesers went on the road to Steel Stadium and stole game 1 by a score of 15-7. A grand slam from Sammy Sosa in the 6th inning. 2 home runs from Albert Pujols helped the Cheesers run away in the final few innings after a strong start. And they are 1 win away from going from the play-in tournament to the divisional series. But the Cat Ray DJs have other plans after an 8-6 season, a season in which they were predicted to win 3 games by the commissioner of the league. They are the 3 seed. They are now on the road in game number 2, backs against the wall, trying to force a game number 3. We'll see if playing at a more offensive field like Parks Department number 2 can help them, as they only scored 7 runs in that first game. But both teams are playing at Parks Department number 2, and having to play against the Cheesers at their home field is sure to be a shootout, most likely. So while we saw some good scores there in game number 1, 15 runs from the Cheesers, we could be in store for even more runs here at Parks Department number 2, as Derek Jeter is up on the screen for both teams, both the AI and the user Cat Ray DJs, as AI, Derek Jeter is out on the left side of your screen. And user Derek Jeter is in an 0-2 count against GOAT Carlos Ocampo on the mound. And might have to swing at that pitch, and what a great pitch from the AI Carlos Ocampo. A high hook, had to defend with 2 strikes. And not quite the start the Cat Ray DJs were looking for with their first batter, but can Shane Smith turn things around here for the Cat Ray DJs? Cheesers got off to an early 5-0 lead with 5 2-out runs in the first inning in game number 1, and then they never looked back. The Cat Ray DJs were able to cut the lead down to 1 for just a minute or 2 before there was a 2-run shot, and the Cheesers put on the pressure after that, ballooned the lead all the way to 8 runs there in the final 6th inning, as there's another strikeout, and Sophie Meyer is going to swing and ground this one up the right field line. Can she beat out the throw? Yes. So Sophie Meyer swinging at a spitball, able to get on for Tony Del Vecchio. Had a home run, had a very good game in game number 1, both the user and AI side. Swings and fouls that one away, as the user Cheesers are now up, and Liz Kinghorn is going to ground out. Good play there from AI Derek Jeter at shortstop. Tony DeVecchio looking at a 1-1 count for the user Cat Ray DJs, as user GOAT Carlos Ocampo is going to ground this one past the first baseman and has himself an infield single. So 1 on, 1 out for Samuel Sosa. After lining out with the bases loaded in game 1, came back to hit a grand slam with the bases loaded, and I think he might have another home run. That's a high, deep shot to left center. Forget about it. Sammy Sosa, the Cheesers picking up right where they left off. A 2-run shot for Sammy Sosa. And so after a slow start to the playoffs in those 2 play-in games and a strikeout and a lineout in game 1, that's now back-to-back at-bats with home runs for Sammy Sosa. 6 RBIs in 2 at-bats for the big power threat that the Cheesers traded for at the trade deadline in week 7. As there's now 2 on and 2 out for the Cat Ray DJs in the top of the first innings. They're looking to keep pace. And they've got Anna Goodrow up at the plate, certainly at Parks Department, at most fields, but especially at Parks Department number 2, has the ability to get the Cat Ray DJs right into this one, as there is a line drive into left center from Alex Rodriguez. He's going to push for 2, and he's going to get there easily, as here's a soft little pop-up in the infield Picked up by, Albert Pujols and Tony DeVecchio trying to slide into second base in time, but not able to. And so the Cat Ray DJs come up empty again in the first inning. They do not score. Vicky Kawaguchi now up with 1 out for the user Cheesers in the first inning. Going to take that one a little bit too outside. So now Jerry Mahoney back on the mound for the Cat Ray DJs. Had a 2-hit shutout in game number 1. So certainly doing his part, the Ace Wilson contender. As there's another strikeout starting off strong for Jerry Mahoney. Vicky Kawaguchi gets the grounder away. A diving stop from the pitcher there. Able to get the hustling Vicky Kawaguchi at first. Moving over to third base was Alex Rodriguez. So 2 outs, runner on third for Albert Pujols. 2 home runs in game number 1 for the Cheesers. AI Sammy Sosa up at the plate. Jerry Mahoney pitching very carefully. Gets a strike on the upper inside edge. Albert Pujols now down to his final strike, down 0-2 in the user Cheeser side, and he gets a good rip into this one to left field. Does it have enough? Absolutely. Another 2-run shot in the inning. Albert Pujols, 3rd home run of the series already, and the Cheesers have doubled their lead. It's 4-0 in the first inning. They scored 5 in the first inning in game number 1, and they're looking to do the same thing here. 4 early runs, and the Cat Ray DJs in a must-win game number 2, down early again. As this is a line drive caught by the Cat Ray DJs defense, and so they are back up to the plate in the top of the second inning as Honus Wagner hits a ground ball right back to the pitcher. Can they get Honus Wagner out? No! Oh, the shift was on from the AI defense, and first base, Sophie Meyer, not able to come back and cover the bag quick enough. And so the inning is extended, and Jerry Mahoney, this might be the start of the scoring for the Cat Ray DJs, just over the right field fence, and a solo shot for Jerry Mahoney. Forget about it. Cat Ray DJs on the board. As Shayna Razor hits a ground ball to the right side, picked up by the pitcher. This time, the first baseman, Sophie Meyer, is right there to retire the side. Cheesers finish with 4 in the first inning, but Cat Ray DJs now at bat in the second finally are on the board. I left Nate's soundboard on for a reason. You gotta love a Natetastic28 soundboard. You just can't beat it. Betsy Bartlett now swinging at the first pitch for the Cat Ray DJs, and she is going to get on first as poor GOAT Carlos Ocampo not able to get a strong throw off there. A left-handed pitcher falling to his left, if you will. If this was real life. As Yvonne Carter rips this one. Is that going to get over the fence? Oh, no, it's off the top of the wall. That was almost a Parks Department number 2 home run. We've seen that plenty of times where it hits, especially in the corners, as there's a steal attempt from the AI Cat Ray DJs, and they're able to get into second base. AI Tony DeVecchio swinging and missing. Jose Meisenheimer up at the plate. We could see a tie game right here, and that's the caster's curse. He just grounds this one to third base as Honus Wagner is going to step on first and then step on third, throw to first, double play for the AI Cheesers. Oh, that's one of the worst caster curses I've ever had. Oh my goodness, from saying Jose Meisenheimer could tie this game to a double play as Derek Jeter grounds this one. It looks like he's going to beat it out even though Sammy Sosa is able to get to it. The throw goes to second. So Derek Jeter is on as there's a pop fly to center field for the AI Cat Ray DJs, and it's dropped by Alex Rodriguez. Oh, we may see the first AI run, and no, the AI is tagged out at second base before AI Yvonne Carter could score as Shane Smith hits an undergrounder in the Cat Ray DJs game. So there's the first power-up swing for either team. 1 run is going to score. Derek Jeter moves to third and stays. That cuts the lead in half. It's now 4-2. Sophie Meyer up at the plate. Molly May hits a towering fly ball to left center, just to the left of the scoreboard screen, but not deep enough. A long fly out for the Cheesers. As Sophie Meyer and, unlucky, that's not going to go foul. Will the catcher and pitcher collide? And they will, and it drops, and a run scores. Oh, but my goodness, it goes foul. Is the game going to let Derek Jeter score? It will, on a foul ball. Oh my gosh, I've never seen that. Yeah, call timeout, Natetastic28. What in the world? I've never seen that. Derek Jeter scores on a dropped pop fly to the catcher. Pitcher and catcher collide. The ball goes foul, and they still count the run. I mean, in my opinion, the run stands. A moderator can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if a league official or moderator is watching. Natetastic is a league official, but obviously he can't make a ruling on his own game. As GOAT Carlos Ocampo is out, Cheesers don't score in their second inning. I would imagine that the run scores because that's out of your control. I mean, what can you do? The game is counting the run even though it was a foul ball. And so Cat Ray DJs with a little bit of a lucky break there. Derek Jeter scores on a foul ball. Game still counts it. And so the lead is now down to 1 as Sophie Meyer rips this one foul up the right field line. Let me snooze this ad break. We don't need an ad break. We're right in the middle of a very entertaining close game here. 4-3. It's a 1-run game. Cat Ray DJs up to bat in their half of the second inning. Cheesers have already batted and not scored in the bottom of the second inning. So we could be heading into the third, possibly with a tie game. AI Jose Meisenheimer strikes out. And there's strike 3 swinging for user Sophie Meyer. But the Cat Ray DJs get 3 runs in the inning, including a little glitchy foul ball run, scoring on a foul ball. And so it is 4-3. As there's already 1 out here in the bottom of the second for AI Cheesers. AI Cat Ray DJs have a runner on with 2 outs. We still have not seen an AI run scored as GOAT Carlos Ocampo is going to throw a fireball with no strikes. It was a 2-0 count. GOAT Carlos Ocampo threw a fireball as the AI attempts to steal, and they are thrown out. So Cheesers now back up to bat in the bottom of the third inning. Sammy Sosa, already with 1 home run today, had a grand slam in his final at-bat of game number 1. So 2 at-bats, 2 home runs, and that was almost a 3rd home run, but just a little bit too early. That was a foul ball home run up the left field line. Cheesers, AI Cheesers are done in the bottom of the second, so both teams are batting in the third inning. In a 1-run game, Sammy Sosa is going to get on with a single. So no home run this time for Sammy Sosa, but doing his job, getting on base. As Tony Delvecchio is up to bat for the user Cat Ray DJs, and that's a good pitch to hit. Spiked into the ground. Is that going to get by Sammy Sosa? He dives, gets up, throws to first. Not in time. The Italian Stallion is aboard with an infield single. One-run ball game here in the third inning. Must-win game 2 for the Cat Ray DJs, as there is a ground ball into left field. Throws it right off of Derek Jeter's face. So 2 on, nobody out in the third inning for the Cheesers. 1 on, nobody out for the Cat Ray DJs. Vicky Kawaguchi up at the plate. Will we see a power-up hit? It looks like we will. Screaming line drive. First power-up of the game for the Cheesers, if they're able to get it off. And a good row is going to take that one just a little bit too high. Oh my goodness, a few pixels. What a take there by Anna Goodrow. 3-1 count now for the Cat Ray DJs, and a strike on a spitball on the bottom inside corner. So full count, Anna Goodrow. And Vicky Kawaguchi, my goodness, what a pitch from AI Betsy Bartlett, as this is driven to left field. Going back is Vicky Kawaguchi right at the wall. She's going to drop this one. Tony Del Vecchio is going to get into second base as the screaming line drive is away. It's right off the face of the first baseman, Sophie Meyer, who was playing in. It goes out of play, so it's a ground rule double, essentially. 1 run is in, so Cheezers score 1 run off of the screaming line drive. Jerry Mahoney is up at the plate. 2 on, nobody out for the Cat Ray DJs. 2 on, nobody out for the Cheezers. 1 run already in this inning on that screaming line drive. 5-3 now. Poor Sophie Meyer, man. Somebody get her a ice pack when she comes back to the bench. That was right off of her face. And then out of play as Jerry Mahoney fouls this one away. Albert Pujols with 2 strikes now, switching to line drive. Gonna have to swing at that one, and if it stays fair, it's got a chance, and just foul. Almost a 3-run shot for Albert Pujols. But speaking of home runs, Jerry Mahoney, forget about it. 3-run shot. Cat Ray DJs lead by 1. A near home run for Albert Pujols, and then a 3-run shot for Jerry Mahoney. And just like that, down 4, up 1, Cat Ray DJs. They want a game 3 as Albert Pujols gives this one a ride, but not deep enough. Will it be deep enough to score Alex Rodriguez? Yes, it will. A sac fly, and so now we are tied. 6-6 in the 3rd inning. As predicted, this is turning into a shootout here at Parks Department number 2. Way more entertaining than the game going on at Parks Department number 1. As GOAT Carlos Ocampo is off the mound for the AI Cheezers. Shayna Razor comes into bat. Betsy Bartlett hits a lazy fly ball to, shallow center, but dropped by AI Sammy Sosa. As Vicky Kawaguchi is going to get to third. Thought about going home on that infield single, but stays at third base. So a fortunate drop there for the Cat Ray DJs by AI Sammy Sosa. Yvonne Carter swings and hits a high fly ball, but again, not deep enough. It is going to be dropped again. 2 straight drops by the AI Cheezers. They're not doing their coach, Matt95, any favors here. Oh my goodness, 2 straight drops from the AI defense. As there is a single for Shayna Razor. Vicky Kawaguchi comes in to score, so Cheezers back up ahead by 1. This is turning into a real back and forth affair here. Cat Ray DJs were just up by 1. Cheezers have now scored 2 in the 3rd inning to go back ahead by 1. Molly May up at the plate. And swing and a miss at that slow ball inside. Jose Meisenheimer, 2 on, nobody out. And a good swing, but too shallow to right field. Betsy Bartlett looks like she's going to tag up. No, she's going to stay put. AI finally catches a pop fly for their coach, Matt95. Molly May takes that strike at the top of the zone. Good pitch from AI, Jose Meisenheimer. Derek Jeter gets a good swing. This one again, though, not deep enough. Will the AI drop it again? No. They dropped the first 2, but have caught the last 2. And so Cat Ray DJs down to their final out for this inning, and it's Shane Smith electing to hold on to their power-up, their last power-up. And the final power-up, speaking of power-ups, Liz Kinghorn, final power-up for the Cheezers. The undergrounder, it is a ground rule double. 1 run scores, so they've now pushed it to a +9. So they're back ahead by 3. But they are out of power-ups. Carlos Ocampo up the plate with 1 out. Shane Smith, and oh my goodness, it looked like it was going to take a favorable bounce, but it bounced right back to the pitcher. Cat Ray DJs are done in their 3rd inning. They were able to briefly go ahead by 1 as GOAT Carlos Ocampo was out for the Cheezers. Runner advances to second base. So Sammy Sosa up at the plate, 2 runners on, already has 1 home run today, is going to take that ball a little bit outside on the upper outside edge. Moving to second base there is the AI Shayna Razor, and now she's going to attempt to go to third. Anna Goodrow is going to throw back to second and out. That's why it's the AI, not the smartest in the world. As a strike at the very bottom of the zone. What a pitch from AI Meisenheimer. 2 strikes now to Sammy Sosa with 2 on and 2 out. And drills this one to right center. Doesn't have enough to get over the wall. Yes, it does. Forget about it. 3-run shot, Sammy Sosa. And the Cheesers, after seeing their team go down by 1, they're putting together a huge inning here in the third. After briefly going down for the first time this series, they storm back ahead. They now lead by 6. They are out of power-ups. Cat Ray DJs still have their screaming line drive. But the Chuck E. Cheesers, as that one is ruled foul. I don't know about that one, Mr. Umpire at third base. Or Mrs. Umpire at third base. I guess it's Clanky. Is Clanky the umpire in this game? I would assume so. Here's a ground ball from Alex Rodriguez to his counterpart, Derek Jeter, who's not going to be able to throw out Alex Rodriguez in time. As Sophie Meyer is going to line this one and is going to get by Sammy Sosa, who ran away from that ball. Very scared to be a participant on defense is the AI Sammy Sosa in that play. Probably had a chance to catch that one, to be honest, but was not interested. As Tony DeVecchio lines this one to center field. Shift was on, and again, Sammy Sosa drops the ball. Albert Pujols is able to pick it up and step on second for the out. AI Sammy Sosa is, even if the Cheesers end up winning this series 2-0, AI Sammy Sosa is the #1 culprit if they were to somehow lose. A lot of dropped balls by Sammy Sosa on defense for the AI Chuck E. Cheesers. Really struggling as Vicky Kawaguchi hits a little fly ball that's going to drop in front of Jerry Mahoney, and he dives and tags out Alex Rodriguez running from first to second base. What a play from the AI Jerry Mahoney. So finally the inning is over for the Cheesers. They put up a big 8 spot as once again Carlos Ocampo throwing a fireball with no strikes or no, it was an 0-0 count and a fireball from Carlos Ocampo. As Jerry Mahoney is now up to the plate in the top of the 4th for the Cat Ray DJs. 2 on, 1 out. Already has 2 home runs today. This would be a big time for a home run. Swing and a miss at the elevator pitch from Shayna Razor. Throwing a bit of a riser there on that elevator pitch. The 1-1 swing and a miss at that curveball. The left hook. So Jerry Mahoney swinging for the fences, trying to get his team back into the game, and a swing and a miss by Jerry Mahoney. No home run this time, an untimely strikeout. Cat Ray DJs knowing they've got to keep up with this high-scoring Cheesers team. After briefly going ahead by 1 last inning, they're down by 6. Betsy Bartlett now up at the plate with 2 outs, and she is going to hit a pop fly back to the pitcher. Caught, and the side is retired. So Cat Ray DJs are done batting in the 4th inning. So both teams are into the bottom of the 4th. AI Cheesers are up to bat. User Cheesers are up to bat. Cheesers just put up an 8 spot as there is AI Honus Wagner, and it's dropped by Anna Goodrow at third base as Albert Pujols again hits a foul ball home run. That's the second foul ball home run up that left field line he's hit. Just a little bit too early on these pitches. The 0-2 pitch is a little bit too high to Albert Pujols. 3 home runs in the series. 1 home run today. As there is a good take on that pitch. Bottom outside by Sophie Meyer. So 2-2 now to user Albert Pujols. as the Cheesers have a stolen base on the AI side. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, swing, and another foul ball ripped up the left field line a little bit too early. So we'll get another payoff pitch to Albert Pujols. Here it comes. The 3-2 is another foul ball. If this was the online league, a really good at bat from Albert Pujols. Seeing the 8th pitch. Here comes another 3-2, and it's popped up in between the catcher and the pitcher. Who's got it? It looks like the Italian Stallion's got it, and he does. As Goat Carlos Ocampo is up for the AI Cheesers. Jerry Mahoney, another pitching masterclass for these Cat Ray DJs. You can't consider playoff performances in the Ace Wilson race, but certainly showing why he was an Ace Wilson contender in the regular season. As Honus Wagner is going to beat that one out. An infield single for Honus Wagner. So Cheesers are still going here in the bottom of the 4th. Ivan Carter is not able to beat that one out. A strong throw from AI Sammy Sosa. Probably would have been better off if he hit a pop fly to AI Sammy Sosa instead of a ground ball. So 1 out, base is empty for Jose Meisenheimer. Shayna Razor hits a little soft line drive, and it's dropped by the AI Cat Ray DJs, and then bonks it off the back of Jerry Mahoney's head, and then rifles it into right field. Oh, the AI Cat Ray DJs struggling for their coach. Here comes Honus Wagner. Will we see the first AI run scored of the series? Yes. Oh, excuse me. What am I talking about? That's not an AI run being scored. That's the AI Cat Ray AI Cat Ray's DJs. My goodness, that's a hard word to say fast. AI Cat Ray DJ's defense absolutely blowing it for their coach, leading to a run for the Cheesers. It goes down as a triple. It's now plus 13 for Matt95. As Jose Meisenheimer, is he going to be able to beat out this bad throw? No, it was a bad throw, spiked into the ground, and then another bad throw from the first baseman. But poor Jose Meisenheimer trying his best, but not able to get there. So 2 outs for the Cat Ray DJs. Their bats have gone cold at the wrong time here. As Molly May is out, and so the Cheesers are down to their final out in the 4th inning. Shane Smith takes that one at the top of the zone for a strike. As Liz Kinghorn is able to beat it out, but Shayna Razor is now caught in a rundown. And the throw is going to get by the catcher. Oh, man, the AI Cat Ray DJs, my goodness. The AI Cat Ray DJs defense not doing their coach any favors this inning. Another overthrow leads to another run. So it's now an 8-run lead, matching the largest lead of the series for the Cheesers. As there's an infield single, and that brings up Sophie Meyer. So big at bat here for the Cat Ray DJs. You feel like you need a home run from your big bat in Sophie Meyer. You've got to start trying to claw your way back with 2 outs in the 5th inning now. And I don't think that's going to do it. And, well, maybe it will, because AI Sammy Sosa drops another pop fly, and this one was rifled off of the catcher of the AI Cheesers. So Sophie Meyer, it's not a home run, but it is a single by another drop from AI Sammy Sosa. You're better off hitting a pop fly to him than a ground ball. And so here comes the final power-up of the game for both coaches. A screaming line drive from the Italian San Antonio Vecchio. It gets into left field. 1 run is in. And not able to advance the runner from third. It looked like maybe Nate clicked on the runner, but they didn't want to run. So maybe a bit of bad luck there. But a run is in. They're still up to bat here in the 5th. Bases loaded for Anna Goodrow. Could really get them back into it with 1 swing of the bat here. At Parks Department number 2, certainly enough power to get it over those short fences. Although hasn't got a pitch to hit yet. 2-0 from AI Shayna Razor on the mound. As the AI Cat Ray DJs are done in the top of the 5th. And so we're into the bottom of the 5th inning for the user Cheesers. They have a 7-run lead, as that is a strike at the top of the zone. And from 2-0 to 2-2, Anna Goodrow trying to keep her team in this game. Get something going, and that's a good swing. Will it get down? And it looks like the right fielder is under it and makes the catch. Betsy Bartlett ends the threat. Cat Ray DJs only get one. They will have one more chance to bat. Currently down 7. Cheesers up to bat in the bottom of the 5th. Sammy Sosa at the plate, nobody on. 3 for 3 with 2 home runs today. A single his last at bat. Excuse me, he did have a home run his last at bat, not a single. As he fouls that one away, so now he's at 2 strikes, switching off of power to line drive. Swinging at that inside pitch, and what a catch from the AI pitcher for the Cat Ray DJs. Sophie Meyer leaps up and grabs that line drive from Sammy Sosa. So finally, the AI defense doing some good work for their coach. As AI Vicky Kawaguchi is up to the plate and strikes out looking. So Cat Ray DJs very quickly mowing down these AI cheeser batters. As the throw is not in time to get Alex Rodriguez. Too fast. Excuse me. As Vicky Kawaguchi pops this one up, it's going to fall in front of the catcher. Alex Rodriguez had turned around, assuming Tony Del Vecchio would get there. He's going to get thrown out at second base. Kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation there. You do kind of assume the catcher has a good chance to catch that. Maybe he would have been out anyway, even if he hadn't turned around. As here's another pop fly that is going to drop just before getting caught, but able to get Molly May out at first base is Jerry Mahoney. And so the Cat Ray DJs down to their final at-bats. Top of the 6th inning, down by 7 runs currently. Cheesers are still batting in the bottom of the 5th, and they will have the bottom of the 6th. Albert Pujols down to his final strike. 2-2 with 2 outs, runner on first. As Shayna Razor throws a slow ball way outside the zone to Jerry Mahoney. As here's a ground ball from Albert Pujols. Will they get the runner at first? And my goodness, not wanting to let AI Derek Jeter get that ball. Anna Goodrow rolled over her teammate. Vicky Kawaguchi gets to third base. There's another slow-mo pitch from AI Shayna Razor well out of the zone. Jerry Mahoney not getting anything to really hit here. 3-1 count. Honus Wagner up at the plate for the user Cheesers. And there's another slow-mo. This time, a swing and a drive to right field. Is it fair? No. Just foul by mere pixels. Oh, that was almost a home run on another slow-mo pitch. Here's the 3-2 and just a little bit too inside. The throw is in time for the user Cheesers to first base, so they are done. They put up a goose egg in their home half of the 5th inning. So both teams into the 6th inning. Both teams are in the top of the 6th. Cheesers will get to bat. They're still up by 7. Cat Ray DJs, runner on first, nobody out. They need 7, probably more. Do they have a big comeback in them? Win or go home? They want to avoid getting swept out of the playoffs. Betsy Bartlett with a swing and a soft ground ball. Can Jerry Mahoney get to second base? And yes, he can. Just beats the throw. A bad throw from AI Shayna Razor. Doesn't have the strongest arm. And so, just like we saw in game number 2, a little bit of life here in the 6th inning for the Cat Ray DJs. A swing and a foul ball from Yvonne Carter. Swinging for power here at Parks Department number 2 as AI Cat Ray DJs are almost done in the top of the 6th. And there's a strong swing up against the fence, and it's just over. 3-run shot, Yvonne Carter. Just like last game, don't count your chickens before they hatch. The fat lady has not sung. The Cat Ray DJs are showing some life here in the 6th inning. A 3-run shot from Yvonne Carter just scrapes over the wall. A Parks Department number 2 home run. And they are back within 4 as the AI Cat Ray DJs are done batting, and so the Cheesers are into the bottom of the 6th inning. So Cheesers did not allow a AI run so far in these first 2 games. So both teams are up to bat here in the 6th inning. AI Cheesers will still have to bat, but it won't matter if you can't score at least 4. Both teams out of power-up, so it's all natural from here. Jose Meisenheimer, swing and a ground ball back to the pitcher, picked up and thrown to first in plenty of time, and there is the first out for the Cat Ray DJs, and there's the first out for the Cheesers in the bottom of the 6th. So both teams 1 out, bases empty. Cat Ray DJs still down by 4. There's a swing and a ground ball. Derek Jeter trying to hustle this one out. A strong throw from Sammy Sosa, not in time. Infield single, Derek Jeter. Cat Ray DJs need base runners. If they can get Shane Smith on with 2 on and 1 out, they've got a chance to close the gap to 1. As that is a good pitch from AI Shayna Razor. Molly May is looking at a 2-1 count, now a 3-1 count. AI Sophie Meyer, you don't want to see your AI defense walk anybody here in the 6th inning, as that is a pop-up. It's going to drop in front of the catcher, and it's an infield single. Everyone is safe. And just like I said, you get Shane Smith on with a little infield single, and here comes Sophie Meyer with a chance to cut the lead to 1 in the 6th inning. A great pitch from AI Shayna Razor. A strike at the very top of the zone. Not a pitch you want to swing at, as Liz Kinghorn swings and fouls that one away. As another good pitch from the AI, Sophie Meyer now has 2 strikes. Gonna have to swing and defend at this pitch, and a swing and a miss as Molly May is out. Cheesers are down to their final out. So are the Cat Ray DJs. Down to their final out. This is a line shot. Is that going to get down? Yes, it is. All the way to the wall. Shane Smith rounds heads to third. Derek Jeter is coming home. Shane Smith is now attempting to come home, and he's going to get in there easily as Shayna Razor spikes another throw, and it is now a 2-run ball game. Cat Ray DJs, great comeback here. They already have a +5. They need 2 more. Cheesers are down to their final out, and a good row, and oh, what a great catch from Shayna Razor. They finish with a +12. They still have to play defense, but at best they can get a +12. Cheesers are going to finish with at least a +14, and so that is going to do it. A great, great effort by the Cat Ray DJs there in the 6th inning. They score 5, but it just wasn't enough to close the gap and possibly force tiebreakers. The Chuck E. Cheesers and Matt95, they are going to move on to the next round.
Was rude. Oh, well.
Still a fantastic season from Natetastic28 and the Cat Ray DJs. They can certainly hold their heads high. One of the best names in all of the rBBL this season, as what an amazing team catch by the AI Cat Ray DJs. Bounced off of Yvonne Carter's head in left center and bounced all the way to Shane Smith in left field for the final out. But nothing to hang your head at for, yeah, what an insane bond catch. Nothing to hang your head about if you are the Cat Ray DJs. An 8-6 record in an ultra-competitive 2001 league, in an expanded 2001 league with 28 teams. You finished as the 3 seed with a very impressive record. And they are not going to be able to win a playoff game, but no shame in losing to Matt95 and the Chuck E. Cheesers. The runner-up in the 2002 league last season, put together a strong campaign in the 2001 league, their first season in this 2001 league. A high-scoring Matt95 team. As we just await the AI Chuck E. Cheesers to get out. They are just playing for the love of their game here for their coach. That's an out at second base, and there goes AI Sammy Sosa. And he's going to get tagged out, and so Finally, it is official. A plus 14 to a plus 12, a 2-run game. The Chuck E. Cheesers and Matt95 once again moving on to the next round. They won 2 games in the play-in tournament to get to the playoffs. They have now swept out the number 3 seed Wildcat Ray DJs, and they are moving on. That is going to do it for us here tonight on the Backyard Sports Center. We will be back tomorrow night with more playoff baseball in the 2001 league. Our very own Alex, our very own Backyard Sports Center personality Alex, will be playing tomorrow night against a friend of the stream in Chargeider and the Grand Tree Gnomes. So we have more rBBL playoff baseball for you tomorrow night, and we will also have Backyard Football Online League playoff action for you, either tomorrow night or Thursday night. That game is being played tonight and recorded, so we'll have the tape delay of our Backyard Football Online League matchup for you, either tomorrow or Thursday evening. So lots of content and action here on the Backyard Sports Center. It is playoff season. We'll have lots of playoff baseball for you over the next few weeks, so you definitely want to come back and tune in for that. But that is going to do it for us here tonight. I am Ben Bath Beyond. Thank you so much for tuning in again, and have a great night, Backyard Sports fans.